My grandma's immigration story. Her name is Elizabeth Gumiran. She was born in Talag, Cabagan, Isabela, which was in the Philippines. Her parents were Estrella and Jose. My grandma had 3 brothers. Their names were Danny, Willie, and Louie. She was the oldest sibling. She worked as a housekeeper and lived in a good condition house. She married a guy named Jovomar Vinaral. They had 3 kids together. Their names were Maribeth, Cherry, and Alfeo. Sadly, a few years later, they divorced. After this, she had the thought of immigrating to Canada. She was thinking of immigrating for a better life and a better job. One of her biggest sacrifices of immigrating to Canada was that she had to leave her kids. My grandmother's sponsor was a person from a Jewish family. Then she finally made it to Canada. She first lived in Thornhill, Ontario. Her next goal was to get a job and sponsor her family. Here, my grandma married a guy named Dave McTavish. My grandma's first job was being a caregiver of a family of 3. After a few years, she got a permanent residence at Canadian Tire. Customers said she didn't belong there. This was an obstacle in living here. She saved up some money so she can sponsor her family. Later on, my step-grandpa and my grandma had a baby, and her name is Alyssa. Now, my grandma completed her goals, and now she can live a happy life in Canada. A few years later, my mom had me. Then, my brother. And finally, my sister. This is my grandma's immigration story.